Guys, I will discuss to you the function of camera lens. So here's the drawing. So let's start with the aperture. Here, the aperture is here. So the aperture is the color of on the camera that can rotated to increase or decrease the aperture. The effect is letting more less light in. Respectively, the convenient part about aperture setting is that the amount of light taken and into the camera at a particular setting will be equal across different lenses. So the next one is the focusing ring. Focusing ring, yan yung dito. Yung iniikot-ikot. This section is the lens that rotates to allow the photographer to focus the image. And then the next one is the zoom ring. The zoom ring yan dito sa baba. The zoom ring. So the zoom ring is the adjustment ring found in many digital video recorded and digital cameras. And then the next one is the image establisher. Yan yung nasa gilid. Image establisher. So image establisher is a techniques that reduce blurring associated with the motion of the camera or other imaging device during exposure. So the next one is the depth of field. Depth of field is refers to the part of a photograph that is sharp and appropriate. The amount of clarity and focus varies based on the settings you choose and the camera and lens you use. The depth of field indicates proportion of the distance or depth that is in focus. So the next one is the aperture. Ay, so aperture, ano pala? Focal length. May focal length. Yan, focal length yun dito. Wait. So the focal length is the lens focal tells us the triangle angle view. Tells us the angle view. How much the scene will be captured and magnification and how large individual elements will be. The longer the focal length, the narrow the angle of view and the higher the magnification. And then the next one is the hyperfocal length. Focusing your camera at the hyperfocal distance. Ensure maximum sharpness from half this distance all the way to infinity. Hyperfocal distance is particularly useful in landscape photography and will help you make most of your depth of field, thereby producing a more detailed final print. And then the next one is the focusing. 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 The focusing, the focusing, also called ocular accommodation, ability of the lens to alter its sharp to allow object to see clearly. And in human, the forward surface of lens is made more convex for seeing the object up close.